enter this bus. I come beg the driver. I say, see, I promise you by the next bus stop, once I plug my phone here, I'll charge it.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, enter inside. Oh yeah, now that bus now.
You can't
That
find setting. You go find setting tire.
if the bus driver stop for bus, he go turn back, look me. You ready, son? You ready?
He said, I'm still finding
I'm still
setting.
finding this.
I'm still finding the
The
right
phone has
settings.
not come on. Eventually, when the phone came on, it was like 2%. You see the way I ran to the front. Someone was about to enter and pay. I was like,
What's good, guys? It's your boy Dave Black.
And it's your guy Josh Wagwan.
And welcome to another episode of Chop It Up. Obviously, this time around we have a special guest with us. If you've been in Cardiff for long enough, you will know who he is. He's one of the DJs that's literally making a wave right now in Cardiff. But what most people might not know, he's originally from Nigeria. In other words, he's also an immigrant like us. But before I say anything, I'm not gonna toot his own on for him. I'll just let him do the introduction. Yo, what's good, bro?
The
accent they must have.
accent.
He's not expecting to see. I didn't speak, bro. Auditor.
No, first off was the immigrant one pass, but okay.
No, I be auditor. I'm my talk done.
But anyways, what's good, guys? How you guys doing? Focus
Anywhere.
on both. Yeah, anyone. So how you guys doing? If you know this face, I always say if you know this face, you definitely know someone. I go by the name DJ Timi. You definitely have seen me in places in Cardiff, clubs in Cardiff and events. So again, how you guys doing?
You see, how you guys doing? Right, Timmy, we're going straight into it. Obviously, the people want to know you.
Wait, sorry. First, before we go into it, like I
Bele.
said, I'm going to drag the two of you.
Wait, calm down.
No,
You can't be choosing violence. You can't call me.
I've always been waiting for this opportunity
I said
to drag the two of you.
Hey.
Now you have tried because you came back. You come back small. You did it when you were introducing. I give you that, but before you guys don't used to do it, and I said I was gonna drag you guys whenever I come up and chop it up. And now this is it. You guys don't give me the accolades I deserve. Good. Now let's get into it. I know you're already ready to lambast me with all this.
Yes, give me the accolades I deserve.
So where am I going to? Well, I know we'll talk about it, but like the accolades that not tweeting my own turn, my own horn too, but
toot it.
look at that. Yeah, to be fair. So yeah, I mean, with the rise of Afrobeat and my piano and everything in Cardiff,
Now
you have to, I'm not bragging,
brag your brag.
I no brag, I beg you.
No, see.
But to be fair, I mean, maybe you do it, but you don't do it where I am. I say, you get me. But I feel like sometimes, even in like past Chop It Up and everything, you get me, where it has come up, you get me. I know you guys didn't mention it, probably because of the person that was there. Exactly. But I'm like, you can't tell me that. Well, let's leave it at that. Let's
He doesn't want to set tables on fire.
You know what, guys? Let me set the record straight. When it comes to Afro beats,
Word.
and piano,
Word.
Let's say African tunes.
and
African tunes,
basically
yeah.
African tunes, and knowing when and where to start a vibe,
And to switch it up.
take it higher, take it slower,
Mess with the people.
mess
play
with the
them.
people a little bit.
Yeah.
There is only one person that I can think of,
Yeah.
and that is DJ
DJ
Timi.
Timi. Are you happy?
What's that thing?
He
Yeah,
said,
clock
clock
it,
it, clock it, clock it. Let's clock it.
Clock it,
No, but I
clock
think we need to start giving, because the truth is, I think for me, why one of these I don't really like, because now we
That's why you used to
Because,
forget at the end of
at
the end of the day.
Joshua obviously came like a year after, or like, was it 2 years after? I think it was 2 years after.
No, it was a year after.
It was a year after.
Yeah.
But when me and you first came, guy, like, there was no Afrobeat scene. There was no, like, you know how, like, you go out now in Cardiff and then you see piano, you see, there's an Afro night. It did not exist. I remember, like, meeting you for the first time when we went to Prime Rave. And then you were DJing, and I literally
funny thing, I wasn't.
Oh, you weren't DJing?
Yeah.
I remember me and him went there as just to go and watch what was going on. And then next thing, I think the first time I saw you, I thought you were a host, because remember we took the mic and that's what we were doing.
No, because he can't even remember. The first time we met was, so one thing, if people that don't notice about me and Dave when we go out is that I start dancing before Dave start dancing.
Yeah.
Dave takes time before he start dancing. So people even think I'm the one that like does more dancing, but obviously it's Dave. So I started dancing, then Dave just caught the vibe. Then before you know, I blinked and I didn't see him again. And then I saw him
Inside the crowd.
It's like, no, I saw him in like at the DJ booth hyping. I was like, oh, I did me and this guy. We go.
When you have Colin. So yeah, like I think that's how
they are calling you to hype.
this guy. Listen, the way it happened was so like crazy, like because we went from being invitees into like an Afrobeat show, and we know like I'm not no offense to Prime Rave, but back then when you do an Afrobeat show, it's usually very scanty, bro. Like you can count how many people were inside. But the moment he started DJing and I started hosting, bro,
Picked off like
it
that.
picked off and things started going on. And I think it's not for us. It wasn't just because of like you knew how to play, or I think we gave them the full African experience, the music, the dance, the energy, and everything. So yeah, we're giving you flowers now.
And 2025 was wonderful.
Bruh.
2025 was a
good.
movie.
It was a good movie. But let's get right into it. Yeah. So obviously,
I forgive you guys.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank
you for calling us out first of all.
Thank you.
So obviously, welcome to Chop It Up. So the podcast has always been about like connecting the dots between people moving from different parts of the world to the UK.
Yeah.
We wanted to be general. We wanted to like be specific and say Nigeria initially, but then we realized that when Nigerians are not the only immigrants in the UK.
In the UK.
Yeah.
So
Fact.
but even though we are the loudest immigrants in the UK, now we they shout past.
Now we shout
Now
past.
we they make noise past. But obviously, you being from Nigeria, so I think obviously people want to know your background, where you grew up. So my first question is, what was your childhood like? What was childhood like for you
In
growing
Nigeria?
up in Nigeria?
Childhood, to be fair, childhood wasn't tough.
It wa-
So I'm not saying Nepo baby, but it wasn't tough.
Yeah, but look,
So what I mean, no, it's not even lucky.
see,
Just-
is not lucky?
No,
No,
Ajebo.
only they shout.
Ajebo.
No, take it easy, calm down. No, that's wrong. That's not what I mean.
Silver
I mean, like,
spoon.
wait. I mean, like, so to be fair, it wasn't really tough. My shout out to my dad and mom. They really did try. Like, put me and my brothers into like the best.
The
The
best
best
Upper
they can put
echelon.
us
Yeah,
into, you
upper
know.
echelon.
The upper echelon.
No, upper echelon. They calm down. Upper echelon. Maybe let's leave that aside.
He doesn't want. You see how it's coded.
What secondary school did you go to in Nigeria?
So that I stayed there. I lived in Abuja.
Nah,
all my
Abuja
time.
boy,
So,
bro.
Yeah.
Abuja.
Yes,
Abuja.
ma'am.
Where in
Listen,
Abuja? Where in Abuja?
Right, I don't
Gariki.
think the people need to know.
They don't
The
know
people
where-
need to know, right?
Abuja.
See, yeah, in Nigeria, there are two major cities that if you were born there, people will like rate you like papa. There's Lagos and there's Abuja. Now, Lagos, they'll rate you as a party head. If you're born in Lagos, in Nigeria, you're rated as a party head.
You
You're
like party,
your
party,
party, your vibe machine, all of that.
Guys.
Abuja, do you know what
It's
they rate
known
them for?
luxury.
Money.
Luxury.
So what are you trying to say?
Billing.
Luxury.
It's not everywhere in
Billy,
Abuja that
Billy.
is.
Like,
that
yes,
is
see,
money.
I've been to Abuja before. Guys, everywhere.
I mean,
It's a
there's-
gated estate.
there-
I mean, you
No. I stayed in CBN Estate.
It's still estate. Estate, entertainment.
Okay,
Do you know where I stayed? Do you know where I grew up?
I don't-
Ijesha.
Correction.
They don't put estate there.
CBN, Central Bank of Nigeria,
Nigeria estate too.
You guys are doing too much.
Bro, Ijesha. Now where they bought me.
I swear it's
They
not
don't
everybody.
put estate for anything.
It's not everybody there that has.
Me, they
money.
bought me for Ijesha.
Guy, the only place we had clothes. That's the most you have. You say-
What? And the guy,
you
the ones
say,
who have the clothes.
Sunday clothes.
Short
this
day
one
close, Irekbodu
There was
Avenue.
no
We even
estate
get Loge Avenue.
Avenue.
sef.
The avenue, I feel like the avenue they put there was just to give
Because
us
there's no one
small
tree
morale.
on that street.
They just give us small
I
morale.
don't see one tree on that street.
Nothing. Guys,
I beg.
Abuja. So yeah, go on.
So,
Let them know.
Okay, so yeah, that's what I grew up in. So like I said, it was
He knows not
Pops-
struggle.
No, obviously I do. Oh, you didn't want me. You struggle, oh.
Everybody for Nigerians.
No, you go. As long as you're Nigerian, you definitely struggle. But like I said, shout out to the both of them. They actually did good for my brothers, and like they took us. They did the basic thing that you need to do as a parent, which I believe take you to school, take you to the level of like let's say after university.
Yeah.
Because after university,
Nobody said.
Nobody
Nobody
send you again. To be
In
honest,
fact, from
But
when they
like,
send you to investor, they don't use one
they
eye.
don't
don't
thank
do
you.
one
Like,
eye.
they already use one eye to look at you.
They
Like, bro,
don't look you
you
one
better get yourself into like.
I'm telling
Get
you,
your
after
things
4
straight.
years,
I swear, after
inner.
4 years, I even did 5 years. So like, get your things straight. So I went to, you asked me about university, yeah?
Yeah.
I went to Covenant University.
Money.
Covenant University is no. Is it money?
Wait,
I know.
right?
Wait.
Listen. So in Nigeria, all this time we need to break.
We need to break it down so people understand
So
the
in
context.
Nigeria, there's 3 types of university. You can either be in a state, a federal, or private university, right?
Yeah.
State university is I want Unilag. No, it's Unilag. It's
Yes,
Unilag is
Unilag.
federal. No, it's federal. Unilag is a federal
Oh
university.
yeah, Unilag is federal.
Unilag is
So
federal,
last
yeah.
two is
Last
Lagos
is the
State.
state.
Yes.
So now those ones, they're the ones that like public universities where like you pay like 30,000 naira. 10,000 naira is like what in pounds? It's like
Let's not even convert it.
no, let's
like
just
Okay,
say them.
so yeah,
It's like
okay, like
15
15 pounds.
It's like
Let's just
15
divide it by
pounds.
2.
15
Yeah.
pound a year.
It's like 15 pound a
year or a term.
a
Yeah.
year or a term, right?
Or semester.
Or a
Yeah, let's use
semester.
semester.
There's
University.
15 pound a semester.
Mhm.
Then you now have the
Federal-
private, federal and state is almost the same price.
Yeah, almost the same price.
Then you have private. Now, if public and all this federal is paying 15 pound, private is paying like 1,000 pounds.
But so yeah, give or take.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
it's about 2
somewhere,
mil.
somewhere around it.
So just to understand the echelon Timi is under. It's
Exactly.
not, don't be small picking
15 pound and 1,000
and
pounds.
1,000 pound
yeah,
echelon.
they're doing too much.
So I'm just trying to.
We are just trying to give them context.
My father no get money.
You're killing. We are killing your humility before you. No humility here.
No
be honest.
humility here, be
Say it's
honest.
covenant. I went to covenant.
But yeah, no, okay, but yeah, I went to Covenant University. Was we thank God for that. Let's just put it that way. Thank God. Very good school. Shout out to Papa.
You know you are
Yeah,
going
good
to fail this result. Oh, my man, if he watches this video, we are counseling. Papa, we're sorry. Sorry.
Papa, I have nothing but respect for you.
Nothing but respect. But yeah, go on.
So yeah, no, to be honest, I think that's so like after going to school, then obviously did NYSC. So then
You served your government.
yeah, I had to. But it was chilling to be fair.
Joshua, did you serve your government? You didn't serve your government, did you? You don't serve. You run. He said, I'm not serving you. I'm done.
Oh, you ran away, bro.
He jacked as soon as he graduated, Joshua ran away. All of us that we struggled.
Nah.
We were, crawling on the ground. He was running away.
I wait till you pay now.
but yeah, so yeah, served, and then after that, just like let's see, try to like, as the firstborn, like let's see what's
Firstborn.
yeah, firstborn of 3.
Oh.
Yeah, 3. So they're like, you see, let's see what's happening outside. No, let me not say outside as if it's party, but like Nigeria, well done. Let's see what's happening outside. So just bro, thought about postgrad and everything. So, and to be honest, I'll say like I tell people, to be fair, my DJ career properly started in the UK.
Yeah.
Like in Nigeria, is in Abuja. Let me know.
Yeah,
in
you won't
Nigeria.
tell your Nigerian prayer, say you want DJ. For where?
Bruh.
For where? What DJ? What's a day?
Wait,
give
first,
you
what did you study in school?
Building technology. Yeah.
Building technology.
Yeah. So it's more like I was meant to do construction and all those things.
Construction,
turn
DJ.
deck for
That
you.
your
Oh,
Bro,
life,
you see that thing you said, yeah, in terms of like your parents and everything, bro. Let me give you one funny scenario. And it cracks me up every time because my brother was there, so you can literally remember. So there was a day I went for a gig, yeah. Obviously, Pops wasn't like down for that. So I went for the gig. And Pops, my brother, I think, and the last born, they were like awake. I was back home by 3, bro. I
3
swear,
a.m..
3 a.m. I was like 30 minutes outside.
You stayed outside.
I stayed outside. You know why? Because I didn't know how to enter the house.
How you want house? Now where you want to explain? How you want begin to explain?
I'm just like, you know what? And my brother, so this will happen. So why I couldn't message my brother was because they were praying at that moment. Bro, and they were praying at the dining table.
And you went to play the devil's music outside.
Hey!
You live night VG.
Bro, so literally, I was like, how will I go in? I was like, you know what, bro? Just go in. As soon as I opened the door, I just stepped in. My dad was praying at that period, so I just stepped in. And he looked at me, I looked at him.
You use the prayer to correct.
Bro, the prayer, immediately he changed. He said, and God, please pray for your son.
That
Bro,
God should
I
pray
saw
for
he
his
was not
son.
praying for anything. He was not praying in regards to that. He just switched him in and God, please pray for your son. All these nights, it is not for him. He's a child of God. That's like, oh Lord.
See,
oh,
one
Lord.
thing about Nigeria president, the one time you don't want them to catch you,
That's
that you
what-
do something, is when they are praying. If they catch you in the midst of prayer that you do something wrong, forget it. You and Jesus, you now go
I
get
said,
battle.
"I go get-"
Strong battle.
Bro, it was crazy, man. I can't remember if I joined the prayer or not.
I'm
No, I
the
didn't.
poster child of I'm being caught while praying.
See, just wait, let me give you a gist, right? So, this guy,
Yeah.
you know what I like about Joshua? When he feels like he's at that point where he doesn't send. He doesn't send. He genuinely doesn't send anymore, right? So So obviously, there's this thing he used to do is a skill.
He says a skill.
I don't want to mention it.
I like as you said.
Yeah, I don't want to mention what it was.
It's a
But
skill.
it get this way Joshua used to
They
do
do.
that year.
Yeah.
So the first time my mom saw him, my mom told him that, Joshua, this thing not in my house. You know, like she
No,
my mom was like, the thing is that's one thing that every time my mom saw or heard, she never agreed with it. Like she always said, Joshua, why are you doing this in my house? She was like, shout on him. FYI, myself, that year, I started to partake small, but I was smart in my own partaking. Because when I partake, I will go and I only partake small and I'm lost. But Joshua, as he's partaking, Joshua is continuously partaking. Did you get? So this one time, Momsi told him like, yo, Joshua, this thing, no, not in my house. So Joshua was like, oh, he's not doing it again. That's how one godly night like this, Momsi, where me, my mom, and my sister were sat in the lounge with Joshua. Joshua was sat in the parlor as well. The next thing, and my mom was like, you know how my mom used to start praying is that once my mom starts singing songs like, give me grace to follow.
Abundant
grace
grace
to
Just
follow.
know that the prayer is
The prayer is
brewing.
building.
So
It's building.
she started singing that song now. As she started, Joshua, for some reason, Joshua just disappeared. Yeah. My mom
When they were
continues,
praying, oh
mom
God.
continues singing the song, give me grace to follow. Next thing, she entered into fervent, like strong prayer.
Prayer.
Nigerian moms, and once they start praying, no more.
Normally.
So she
Give them
wanted
the room.
in that family prayer. She now wanted to touch everybody.
My mom doesn't, when she's praying, yeah, she wants to touch all her kids and pray on their head. So she touched my sister, touched me. She was like, where's Joshua?
Where's Joshua?
I want to touch Joshua. I was not like, I don't know. She just said, oh, maybe he went to, only for her to go into the room. The next thing my sister heard in line was, Jesus! Bro, the way my mom shouted Jesus, I thought maybe something has happened. Joshua had died. Only for me to run inside the room, I saw my mom rolling on the floor shouting, Jesus, Joshua have killed me. Joshua, I just saw Joshua there with his level on his hand.
Was this still smoking?
Like, wait,
This guy.
bro, I was like, how?
Bro, you know, boy said, as soon as I was just there, bro, as soon as she just walked into the door, I just did shit.
You know when you don't have a choice, bro. At that
Obviously, you're already
point,
caught now.
So when
till
something's
today.
emanating.
till today, if there's one thing that my Joshua can never do around my mom, and she will not know, is that, bro.
Wait, what happened to locking the door though?
His room door locked for where? In your own, my mom's house.
In my mom's house.
When you're not paying the
Okay,
bills,
fair.
what door is locking?
What door is
Sorry,
locking?
Which door is locking?
I'm using UK. to
Wait,
which
let
door?
me
No,
see. That wasn't the only time, but even when I moved to the UK, yeah, this one day I came back from work. Next thing I saw my phone was blowing up with pictures. Ting.
I was at work.
Joshua was in the house, so I just saw my phone blowing up with pictures for my mom. Only for me to open the pictures. My mom had found his stash and his tools in his room. I was snapping it and sending it to me. Said, "Your brother will not kill me. Your brother will not
You
kill
know
me."
the craziest part about him? My mom sent it to him. He sent it to me. I looked at it. I was like, I now texted him so she knows, right? And he said, yeah, okay. I just closed my phone. As I got home, she has carried all the things that she brought out everything, put it on my bed, took a picture,
Yeah.
sent it to my brother, carried everything and put it back where I put it. So I just brought everything out. I said, you don't catch me.
You don't catch me.
Guy, see, I don't know how my mom always knew, but like, anytime something bad was going on in the house, or anytime you're doing something bad, bro,
That's
like,
baby now. It's
if divine inspiration.
That's
My
how it
mom
is
always
now.
knew.
But yeah, like I get where you're coming from when you say like your dad, guy, Nigerian parents in general, anything that they feel like will not get you the type of money they want.
They want, yeah.
Not necessarily that. It's mostly because it almost feels like they're trying to get a do-over from their kids.
How do you
It
mean?
almost feels that way because like
Do over.
like basically your parents want you to make more money than they ever had to make.
Yeah,
because
like the mistakes they made, they didn't
Yeah,
want.
they
they don't
to
want
do
you
that.
to
I mean, which
repeat
is like
It makes sense.
Yeah,
yeah,
which
it
makes sense. And I support, but
But I feel like at the same time, that whole mindset also kills a lot of children's dreams. Because the one thing I've realized now that I'm older is like, if there's one thing that makes people more successful, is when they follow their
when
actual dreams,
when they do stuff that they
that they
love.
actually like. So for a lot of kids now in Nigeria, you see them doing stuff like medicine. They'll go to school, medicine, doctor, engineer.
Even for a child to wake up and say he wants to be a doctor in Nigeria is very bold. Because university itself, before you enter, a lot of people that end up being doctors in Nigeria didn't start doing medicine. They probably did diploma in medicine. But diploma did not pan out. They now send them to microbiology. Now do
Guy,
microbiology for
I
4
don't
years.
think there's anybody in Nigeria that has successfully done medicine straight. You're either starting from somewhere. From I'll enter biochemistry first, then I'll branch. I'll enter another.
branch,
Just the branch.
Just the branch,
Last,
the branch,
last.
the branch.
So I feel like
Last.
them sending us through that process of like, oh, go to uni. Fine. I feel like education is very important.
Yeah.
Everyone needs to be educated. But I feel like they need to learn to give the kids, that's us,
Yeah.
the space to
Actually, like,
To-
try.
So actually,
discover
like,
ourselves.
yeah,
The
discover
easiest word
ourselves,
is
find out
to
what.
try.
yeah, because like
To try out.
Bruh,
Like, try,
I
try
did
things.
see, I spent 4 years of my life doing biochemistry in uni. So all these carbohydrates that you're drawing, CHC, guy, till today I've never used that thing in my life. Like, bro,
Bro,
I just wasted
There was,
4 years
there
of
was
my
a
life.
day. There was a day I was driving. I was like, and it just popped in my head. When last did I use further mass? I know I did further
Guy,
mass. but-
DYDX.
DYDX. See, no, I don't know what it's helping me to do.
Bro, I don't know what
it's
I'm
not helping me to calculate how much I'm being paid.
Bro, listen, that
For kids
further
or
maths
whatever.
was one topic that I don't even understand why we did it in the first place right now. Like, why are we dividing the X?
What's further about
Bro,
the math?
there's
Because
nothing.
there's-
Guy, listen,
The only
forget.
thing further about that mathematics is that they were bringing something complex, bringing it to kids. That's the only
Like,
thing.
that was what made it further.
Yeah,
about,
that's what made it further, to be honest.
But
Just
anyway,
tell me what's my
right.
problem with DY and the X.
Go, let's not, before we
Let's
can
not go
debate,
into-
let's not debate too much.
Okay,
and-
you know what? Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this one because we are not deviating. This is taking us back. What are some of the lessons that you learn? Because right now you're a DJ right now in the UK, and in general, any part of the world is a bit chaotic, or there are certain downs and ups.
Yeah, I would say.
So I'm
Temptation there,
Temptation full everywhere. So what are some of the lessons that you learned from living in Nigeria, growing up in Nigeria, that you're applying here?
Okay, so I won't say lessons per se. I'll say it's more of
Good
how being brought up like my parents. So it's funny when people see me and relate to me, like because I'm so friendly and everything with people, you might think that I had a very open and jovial
family.
family and let's say childhood. But no, I was most times inside.
Omo,
Omo, get
I'm gonna get inside. If it was not church,
Normal, we can relate.
Don't worry, we know.
You go church Wednesday, Friday,
Bro,
Saturday,
you
and
get
Sunday.
me? If it was not church, it was not this, was not that. So I never really, and you know, some people see me and like when I relate to them, some people think I'm from Lagos because of like how bro,
Your energy.
I've always
sometimes,
said
especially in
something
the
that
club.
if you want to punish me in Nigeria, drop me anywhere in Lagos without a phone. Because obviously with phone you can
You find
easily
that,
find a way, but without the phone, just drop me. I swear to God, that's the biggest punishment because instantly I don't know what to do. Obviously I can speak Yoruba, yes, but bro, there's some places if you try yourself, as soon as they see
Yoruba go fail
as
you.
soon as they see that you don't know where you are, like what's your
JJC.
JJC, you are done for. So yeah, I think one of those things, how it helped me was that obviously it didn't like it helped me because now in events I don't get too carried away. It's not like I'm not gonna like communicate, gonna like after like if let's say I come a bit early before my gigs or let's say after my gigs, like relate to people, try and connect. But it's patterned me in a way, this. Like if I come to an event, if I'm done, like with my gig and everything, if it's not like our event, like Chop Life, or I'm off. You don't see me there till like I'm off immediately. So sometimes it helps, sometimes it doesn't. But me, I just take the positive part out of it that I'm done with what I want to do and move. Just it's helped me to like focus. What are you there for? Just
Do what you
do
there
what
for,
you need to
mind,
do and
and just
everything.
go.
You get me? And then again, another thing too is that I think people know this. I don't smoke and I don't drink.
Yeah.
That was from back.
Yeah.
Okay, no, you might catch me with some 1 or 2 shots here and there, like,
Yeah.
but
I think
they know.
yeah, it's the same thing with us, guy. Because
I don't
the
think
way
I've
we're
seen you
raised-
finish a bottle.
Guy,
a
the
cup
way-
of
cup
drink.
of
guy,
drink.
the way
Thank
we're
you.
raised,
Exactly.
guy, the only time I tasted alcohol before I moved to the UK was if it was Last Supper. Like if it was
I'm telling you,
communion
if
in
it's not
church.
communion in
exactly.
church,
If it's not
bro,
communion in church, what am I doing with alcohol?
Exactly.
Guy, you see kids here like at 18, they're drinking.
Bruh.
16.
You say 18.
16,
Bro,
they're
exactly.
drinking.
Calm down.
16,
16.
18.
Bro.
and it's so crazy. And what I don't like is like I'm okay if you want to drink and have fun, but like
Drinking to the
It's-
point where you're no longer yourself. I feel
you're
like
no
that
longer
is-
yourself.
Bro,
Like, and
that's bad.
they just act weird, especially
Bro.
when you go out Saturday night.
The whole
on
concept
Cardiff
of personal
streets.
space is very confusing.
very
to them.
confusing.
Yeah, they don't understand what personal
Like,
space
as
is.
soon as they're
come-
drunk, yeah, it's off.
They'll come close to you. They'll almost be falling on your body. How's you
Bro.
going, mate?
Bro.
Do you not have a black friend as well, man?
Do you not have a black friend?
Oh, do you
One
know
of
my mate?
mates-
Do you know
one
my
of
mate Tami?
His
My
name
mate
is
Tami.
Obi. You call him Obi. I mean, Obi.
Do you know him? Do you know my mate Obi?
Do you know my mate Obi? Do you know Obi? I'm like,
Guy, listen, they ask the weirdest questions. But I get what you mean. I
Yeah.
think those like little lessons that we learned.
It did.
Yeah.
Because me now, when I go for my gigs here, I think for some DJs, they need it to like loosen up.
Yeah.
And you guys know, I don't need it to loosen up.
But
As long as
you
as
be
long
with
as
a number.
I'm-
You be
exactly.
with a number.
As long
beat
as
is
my
enough for you
time,
to
as
move
long
up.
as my time, I'm ready to like switch from 0 to
yeah,
100.
it's seriously
So that also helped me because like I'm focused. I know what's going on. Like I'm in tune with what's going on. There's no, oh, I mistakenly do this. I mistakenly So
I couple with the fact that you're one of the only DJs that I know that would drive to any location.
no. Okay, that's but I won't lie to you, DJ.
Yeah.
It comes with the work, man. If you know, like, there's a lot of DJs. I promise you, it comes with the work. Like, bro,
No,
you go anyway.
you're responsible now.
Oh
so you
yeah,
don't
okay,
drink
I
and
get,
drive,
I
right?
You
get,
can't
okay, I
drink
get
and
what you
drive.
mean.
You
I
can't
get
There's
what
some
drink
DJs way. Let's not mention
Let's not
it.
mention names.
But they know
I thought
themselves.
you guys wanted to shake tables. Shake
No,
the
but
table.
no,
No,
this one is our G.
He's our Gio. I
Ah!
cannot
Maybe watch this video will kill us, but he knows himself.
No, I cannot stitch on my G.
Okay.
You can't stitch
Nah,
on
I
it.
can't stitch
But
on my G.
anyway, let me ask you a question. Right before you came to UK and figured out that you wanted to, take this DJ
Yeah.
thing, what was your dream before
Yeah.
being a DJ? What was
Before
your dream?
doing a DJ, coming to the UK, like, did you even think that, oh, I'm going to be a DJ?
Like,
when I
no.
get-
Because obviously it was to come do my masters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
What did your masters in?
construction project management. Yeah.
Well,
No, I guess sense. So.
you
I smart. No
You
worry.
smart. Wisdom.
I smart. No worry. I smart. I
You
smart.
You can't end up the spin deck, Madu.
In a very smart way.
Hey,
Clock
DJ
it.
Yeah, in a very
Clock
smart
DJ
way.
Timi, the smart DJ.
Yeah, the white DJ will get DJ will get masters.
Bam, you want
As
the one?
in-
It's not-
as in-
Exactly. But yeah, so that's why that's what so when coming to the UK, I honestly DJing wasn't even part of it. I think shout out to like one thing about me is I give props to who deserves it, you get me?
Yeah.
So one person, shout out to Osas. And shout out to
OTID, bro.
OTID. Shout out to FM Dogo
Yeah.
from Primary,
Yeah.
you know. So
Nah, Dogo was.
where Osas came in and made me believe that DJing, like this DJing can work is so you know that event where we met here.
Yeah.
So I stepped out to like just have a breather or something. Then Osas came. And now the thing about me and Osas, I don't know if I've told you guys, me and Osas have known each other since 2016.
Yeah, come
So
see
I
you now.
see you. So I won't say we're that like close friends, but he did 1 year in CU. He knew me, I knew him. You get me? Osas is one person that calls me by my real name, which is Timothy. Osas sees me and he calls me with that name and he adds my cost to it. That because that's what he knew me as. You get me? So we've also even had the conversation of where did DJing come from? You get me? But that one is a long story entirely. But so Osas, when I saw him, I was like, we exchanged pleasantries and everything. And honestly speaking, we didn't even collect contact. We did nothing. We just like, okay, first. So obviously after speaking to Primary, we collected contacts and everything. Then I just one day at home, I was like, you know what? I know things should be happening here.
Yeah.
So I started checking online for like the events and everything. I think I like wondered and I saw a flyer from OTID. Now I was like, how do I get the main guys doing this thing?
Yeah.
You get me? Then that's where I now I followed the account. I think I tried messaging them, but it didn't just work out. Then I don't know how I just linked Osama and OTID. Then Osama then when I did, I messaged him and he answered. He was like, you know what? Okay, we're having an event, so come with your laptop. Let's see what's gonna happen. You get me? We'll just give you free any slot and everything. So I came. Shout out to DJ AB too, because AB was the DJ holding things down back then. So AB came. But when I honestly, bro, you guys know me for that thing. I come so early.
Yeah.
Like, even when I
Guy, now you the open gates, bro.
even
You
when
go
I
get
don't need to-
events.
bro, I come so early. So that day me and AB actually entered together, and I was there. He played till I think it was 12:31. So he was like, you know what? Okay, come on, let's
Let's
see.
vibe, yeah.
Then I played. I promise you, it wasn't up to 20 minutes, 25 minutes. I played. It was good. You get me? But obviously, maybe he's the main DJ and
Yeah.
everything. So I left. So Sars came to me. He was like, oh, he got some good feedback from people. This, that. I was like, okay, fair at least. Me, I was like, okay. I mean, I was a DJ back in Nigeria, so why not just? I enjoyed it. Then the next, I think the day after, Sars was like, oh, send your bank details.
Just
So
like
I
that.
was like, just like that. I said, okay. And when I sent it, I swear to God, I was not even expecting much. I was like, maybe at least, maybe for the train that I used. I saw 150. I was like, wait, oh.
The money they this thing.
I said, money, thank you. I said, feel like say money did
Money
this
they
thing.
this thing.
So I was like, you feel like say money did this thing. You know, make we try. Then Primary came up with theirs too. And the same thing, I was like, okay.
But do you know one thing I rate Osas for, yeah? As soon as Osas discovered what we did, he made sure that we were always involved in everything.
Yeah,
bro. Like,
true.
Nah, you
True.
know one thing. I will say this. Big ups to Osas because I don't think he gets this. He gets this. Much
wait, let's not
accolade.
kiss him too much because
No,
we'll start blushing now.
no,
We'll start
no,
blushing. Say, why you can't just they kiss me?
Will you let me finish?
Oh, yeah, finish.
Will you let me finish?
Not even about it now.
It's
That
not
was
you,
fast.
it's Osas that's the
But
problem.
no,
You
finish.
don't know
finish.
where I'm going. You don't know where I'm going.
Yeah, no.
Big ups to Osas because Osas have done all these things. Like there's a lot of people Osas have put on, but big ups to Osas for being so humble that he doesn't want to come to this podcast.
I like where you go.
See,
Sha.
we go drag him.
I like where you
Do you
go.
know?
Sha.
Do you know what Osas told me? Osas came to me. I told him, Osas, Alpha, we want you on this podcast. Like, because I feel like Osas is one person that he has so many things to say that
To
people
say.
can
I'm
actually
telling
gain
you that
from.
people
Yeah.
actually need to hear.
The first thing he told me was, say me, I know they talk, David. I don't talk too much. I said it's a lie. Osas, you're a talker. He now said, wait, David. He now went to his businessman sense. He was
Normally.
like, David, if you guys want me to come on this podcast, you have to fulfill 2 criteria. I was like, all right, what are the criteria? He said, 1, get me a whiteboard and a marker. He said because it's going to be a lecture. I said, I know
We
why.
have that.
Then I said, what's the second one? They said, second, you have to promise to promote this onto their no speech because I want my speech to reach out to people.
Bro, Osas.
Osas pull up. We can meet those
We can meet those criteria as
Nah,
Osas.
small,
Just
small,
come
bro,
true.
Nah,
small,
small.
small.
But
Love,
anyway,
bro.
like I feel like, like discovering did you ever in your life before you moved to the UK think that you would actually go into the music industry, like
music industry.
So
DJ?
yes. I started DJing back in Nigeria now.
So it was actually something you wanted to do.
Yes, going to because my brother, so I started with music, but everyone actually does like for music one way or the other. So and my brother was like he was doing music too, but he also used to produce. Though he has stopped now like for a while, but he also used to produce. So then so it's not university now, it's more of secondary school. I had this senior, like it was older than like 2 years. So it was 2 classes. So he was the DJ of the school. So that time when I moved in, I was given the social prefect. So that way I was more in tune with what was happening with all the
So,
parties,
yeah.
everything. So when he started DJing, I was like, and I used to play drums back then. So like music wise, I was like, you know what? So when he started doing, I was like, I really like controlling the music. I like people I like being in charge of how everything is flowing. So I started doing it in secondary school. And I noticed that it was actually going good,
Yeah.
Then I went to university too. Although because of it was Commonwealth University, there were not a lot of parties there.
Yeah.
So you had to find other alternatives and everything. So, but then again, I picked it up. I started doing, and I noticed that okay, seems like
You sabi this.
I sabi this thing. You get me? Even if I know that if I'm looking at back then and looking at now, obviously
Yeah, you're
there's
way
a
better
big
now, obviously,
big
yeah.
difference. But I was like, there's that intent. There's that zeal you want to do. You want to be in charge of the music. You want to make people happy. You want to control the vibe of the night and everything. So I was like, you know what? Let's see.
Right. Okay.
Wait,
So-
sorry, I have a question.
Mhm.
Let's put DJing aside because I believe that as DJing is great for you, like you're in a great spot in your career. Your career is kicking off, and there were bad times, especially when you first started off. What kind of other jobs did you do? After moving into the UK, what kind of other jobs did you do before
Go.
this your DJ thing kicked
No,
off?
no promo to Mackey's, but shout out to Mackey's. No promo, no promo to Mackey's, but shout
Oh,
out
yeah,
to
you worked in
Mackey's.
McDonald's.
I worked in McDonald's, man, for at least a good.
So if you need
1
your
year.
burgers placed,
Bro, are you okay?
You know that to table your burger for you.
But yeah, I worked in Mackey's.
How
for at
was
least-
it? How was it working?
It was good. It was good. I mean, to be fair, where I worked in, the branch I worked in, they were very very welcoming. I think in my stay there, I think we're only 3 black. Let me use 3 immigrants. Since we're using immigrants, 3 immigrants there. And unfortunately for me, the 2 immigrants were working night shift. So I was the only one working day shift. So that means I was the only one there. And to be fair, in the beginning stage, let's say 2-3 months into it, it was very difficult because having to the thing is that they don't understand your kind of jokes, and you might not even understand their kind of jokes. You
bro.
get me?
Yes.
So it's like you're just standing there working without even. You're just waiting for the time to go, and the time is going nowhere.
And most of the time when they crack those jokes, you kind of feel guilty that you are not laughing at them because they're expecting.
Then
to
you
laugh
now
at
do
them.
what? Fake the laugh.
Yeah, like it does. I'm kind of like I've tried that so many times, but it doesn't feel so nice.
Bro.
It's
It
not
feels
genuine.
like I'm cheating them even more.
Even
like
more,
I'm
do you
faking
understand?
that laugh.
So you have to so that period happened and everything. But like I said, shout out to Mackey's. That was where I got myself. But another thing too that helped me was because when I moved into the UK, the DJing didn't take too much time to start. So let's say I moved into UK February 2023. So around ending of April, May, I started seeing DJing as a
proper career.
you get me, as a career. So it started picking up. It wasn't obviously as busy as it is now, but it started picking up and everything. So, and then at that period, I was still doing my master's. So I was still busy academically. You get what I mean? So
right now, looking at where you've gotten to as a DJ in Cardiff, do you think if you were in Nigeria, you'd be able to produce
get
the
there?
same?
No, I don't think so.
Why?
Okay, so reason being is that there's a lot of connection over talent
In Nigeria.
in Nigeria.
Okay.
You get me?
Who you know.
Who you know. Thank you. So in Abuja, I could have, but then again, the thing was that what helped me more was obviously leaving the confines of my parents.
But yeah.
I'm not saying they didn't do good, but leaving those confines allowed you to
fully
fully
go on and
explore.
express.
You get me?
Yeah.
If you're with them, there's a lot of, I don't want to come late. There's a lot of pressure from them too, where they'll be like,
see,
you know
don't
what?
worry, me I understand.
No,
bro.
I'm saying it's for the people now. It's not for you.
Yeah.
You told me now, obviously. You guys already
see,
understand. You get me? But it's for the people, for them to understand that there's a lot of confines there. But moving to the UK, that made it easy. You can really focus and go into.
Was it your decision to move to the UK or was it your parents' decision?
Shout out to my mom. I'll be giving shout out to you.
Yeah.
Shout out to my mom. To be honest, when the thing first started, she was the one that forced it like crazy.
Yeah.
I was a bit reluctant.
Yeah, me too as well.
I don't want to go down to go and find there.
My first response when my mom told me, when my mom started talking to me about moving to the UK, my first response was no.
Yeah, same thing too. No. I was like,
no, me, I
nah.
said yes because I wanted to. I
Oh,
wanted to run away.
lucky
I
you.
think for me, because obviously I've been dancing since I was 6 years old, 10 years old. But I never had that opportunity to fully dance.
Going to it,
Because the church I went, my church, they were against the idea of dancing to secular songs, and especially to secular songs. In short, they're
They
dancing
were
in general.
conservative.
They were
extremely
very
conservative.
so, bro, my mom didn't even know I could dance till. I don't think my mom has ever seen me dance. My mom didn't even know I could dance till I was 18, 19.
Shit.
It's not something that he would do and expect my mom to cherish.
Exactly. My mom would never cheer me and say,
Oh,
yeah,
wonderful.
yeah.
No, no.
Yeah. My mom, see, every time my mom came for, cultural day, we used to do in
Yeah,
Nigeria.
yeah.
So I used to be part of the dance troupe in
Dance.
cultural day. Bro, my mom has never for once watched me dance and say,
Wow.
bro. So I never.
So what's it like now?
Now she's very indifferent about it because she knows now she doesn't really have a say. Back
Now
then,
you're an
Exactly,
adult.
yeah,
now
an
she
adult.
had a say because when I was younger, she had a say because even if she didn't say something, my church would say something.
Okay,
That,
yeah.
let me give you this story. This one time I was in uni, yeah, I didn't even know what was going on, but I just kept on hearing people from church tell me that, oh, David, we're talking about you in church, this, and I was like, I'm in uni, what's going on? Only for me to get back home from Babcock now. We're in the church. Yeah, people were telling me that, oh, they came to me, I was like, why are you dancing? We saw a dance video, you were dancing with this girl, why are you doing this? And in my head,
Shit.
me personally, the way I saw dance for me was a way for me to just
Express.
express myself
yourself,
and
yeah.
just it gave me something to do rather than do what all my friends were doing. Do you get me? So I saw it as an escape, but they saw it like
A
it's
rebellion.
a rebellion. Like, why are you doing this? So I get
Pairs.
I get it properly. Guy, they will lock you if they can. But I feel like at the end of the day, like parents need to be a bit more
Lenient.
fine. Not too lenient
Not
because
too
obviously
No,
you want
not
to
too.
control
That's
some
what you
stuff.
said. That's why you said a bit lenient.
Yeah, but I feel like if you see your child picks up on like dancing or singing
Football.
or football or anything, let them do it, man. Like you never know what way your blessing in the family is going to come. Like
That's right.
the only thing you can do as a parent is to make sure that they do it the right way.
The right
I
way,
feel like
yeah.
that's
You know one other thing I'm gonna say. I think everyone should focus more about being better parents or the style in which they're gonna use to train their kids rather than focus on the style that their parents use. Because I want to believe everybody that's a parent now of like any child that is above 20 did the best they could from what they knew, like things that surrounded them. So there are certain parents that because their parents told them, don't dance, don't dance. Dancing is not giving dancing. I got like dancing is not going to make sense for you. So they have carried that same knowledge to the next generation. But it was true for their own time because then if you were dancing, who cares that you're dancing?
What's that?
But right now, if if you're going to be a parent now, I don't think like your child not dancing should be a bigger problem than
other problems.
because there are a lot of people making money or even making a name for themselves, building a brand for themselves just by dancing.
Bro.
Just to make it clear, I love my church and I love the way like we were raised by the church. I love everything. I'm not coming. I love the church and I love the way we were raised. I love the way because I feel like a lot of who I am right now as the person in terms of my behavior, my attitude towards people,
my moral code, even.
My moral code, everything about that came from there. But I feel like at the same time,
there were just a lot of things.
That
was extreme.
That were not.
But then again, see, they are humans. Everyone makes mistakes.
Yeah. So,
but I'm not saying what they taught or they taught what they had to teach in the way they
thought what they knew
was the best. Yeah.
Because I think for them back then, the best way to stop people from getting in trouble was avoidance. So like, if you know, fine, you know, like how people they say like dancing to secular music can get you like infected by evil spirits and stuff like that. So their best way to do it was say
avoid it.
Don't dance in general.
Don't dance. Yeah.
You get me?
Avoid it.
I feel like at the end of the day, they need to look at other things like who the person is, like what type of morals, what they grew around. For me, I know for a fact that those type of things can't affect me because I know I have a mother at home that's praying for me 24/7. I know I have faith and I have
and I pray.
And I pray as well. So it's like
and I pray myself. It's not just my mother.
I
pray as well.
So I feel like
if there's one thing that I'm actually happy that where we grew up in, like the church we grew up in, taught me is not truly caring what people think is an art form that you cannot just learn by yourself.
Yeah, true.
Like they taught us that the amount of confidence and pride that they gave us in terms of like even these our presentation skills. Like a lot of people won't even know. Like we used to do stuff back then in church where we'll be having like presentations about conversations about stuff in the Bible. Like we'll be reading the Bible and we're having conversations. We've been presenting way before we even came out here to stand in front of a mic. Like a lot of the confidence we have to actually do all the things we're doing is also coming from there.
Same here. I used to act drama.
Guys, see drama, bro.
Exactly.
I did this play one time where I had to act as Herod, bro. See, my Herod different, bro.
I've acted as Angel Michael. I've done Angel
Gabriel. But the one thing I played all my life, I think every Nigerian kid growing up in a Christian family in church, one thing you play very well in drama in church is sheep. Guy, I've acted as...
You said you used to dance back in... like for a long time.
Yeah.
Did you do He Lives in Me?
Oh shit. Bro. Bro, let me pull out my choreography like this now. See, He lives in me. Let me not shake my fuck classifier.
He lives in me.
But guy, I don't
No.
See, we don't draw where, bro. Forget. My
Some
wife,
nostalgic-
my,
some nostalgic
Anyway,
black.
so that my white shirt and
everything
black
dey
trousers.
alright.
Is this the active?
Active like my lace hand gloves, Seth. My lace hand gloves. You don't, I don't
white-
worry.
my
with
days.
white-
But let's get
with
him
white
back.
t-shirt, black trouser, black
Guy,
shoe, white socks.
Don't worry, my outfit still there.
Oh, my days.
But let's get him back on track
Yeah,
here.
that's
So obviously, moving from Nigeria to the UK was a totally different experience for you.
Mhm.
So let me ask you, what was the first week for? What was your first week,
like in UK.
First week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
Okay,
did you
so-
think on landing?
Okay, so first week was my mom. So what happened was my mom.
Wait, your mom traveled down with you?
No, not because of me. She wanted to just leave the country and buy clothes.
Okay.
So she just looked at that and she was like, you know what? Why don't I use that
Opportunity
opportunity
to travel down.
so they just go together instead of like going one. So that's how she planned it. So so when we came, I think we stopped at London at first. So we did, I think, probably 3-4 days there. So that was like, so I don't want to use that as the first week. I want to use it when I was like by myself.
Yeah.
So that first week, bro, was dead. When I mean dead, why I always remember it was dead was that. Luckily for me, I found out that, okay, so I was still, when I came into the UK, like school-wise, I was in the school accommodations. So luckily for me,
That's how
flat
you
over-
see. That's how you know his parents have money. Anybody that goes from
Yeah,
Nigeria and
starting
stays in
on-
student
Student accommodation.
money.
But I have a lot of people that money not today, but they stay there.
You know me.
You know me.
Bro.
They
See,
get
do you
money.
know what I see? Before I entered the plane
Mhm.
to come to the UK, I had no idea where I was going to stay.
Wait, let me ask you. Did
It
you
was
fly-
based on
Did you
fate.
fly from Abuja straight here?
No. From Abuja, I went to Ethiopia. Then Ethiopia.
No.
So in other
it
words,
was a
flight
flight.
from
You,
Abuja.
you did Abuja airport flight.
What
They
was
smuggled
I
this
meant
one
to do?
Me
They
that
smuggled
smuggled
it-
the
they smuggled it to Benin Republic to catch flights from Benin
Wait, before
Republic.
they come and start deporting me, let me be very clear.
Better be very clear.
So they smuggled me into Benin Republic to find a cheaper flight to fly legally.
So yes, he flew legally.
I
man.
flew
Okay,
legally.
Talk am
But
now.
Now smuggled.
they smuggled me to Benin
Guy, he
Republic.
flew straight and he went to student accom. Guy, when I entered flight, I didn't know where I was going to stay. Guy, I landed in Nigeria, in London, thinking, oh, well, I will sleep in this airport. Guy, while I was in the airport, that's when my sister started calling people. Like,
People,
oh,
yeah.
my brother just landed in London. Help me, I gotta find my brother. Someone came to pick me up, put me on bus to Newport. I didn't know where I was going to in Newport, guy.
Okay, now true,
I
yeah,
had,
Newport is
I
sad.
had 2 big boxes. I had no idea where I was going. Guy, when the bus dropped me in Newport, I just stood there. I was looking around. That's where my mom just, thank God that I had the internet and everything. My mom now texted me and said, I have found someone on Facebook that will come and pick you. Someone I've never met in my life.
In our entire life.
God.
Guy, I don't even know this person. I didn't know this person from Adam. She said, I have found someone on Facebook that is going to come and pick you up from Newport bus stop. I said, okay. She now sent me the person's picture. Guys, I stood there for like an hour before this random person came and said, are you David? I said, yes. That's how you know people that went through struggle times. You're coming and you're entry student like, what struggle?
Anyways,
Did
that
mama
week,
even follow up?
I
That's-
wasn't even full of saying, may I escort you?
No, she not escort me. Like, she
Yeah.
go do her own workout. But anyways, that week, so it was like I said, it was.
That is
dead.
how you even know that they have money. She came to shop.
Just
Hello,
to
you
shop.
people. That
She
week,
came just
I
to
want to just go to another
I
country
just
to
want
go
to
and
go to
shop.
another country.
You now
to
come
go
and be
and
claiming
shop.
humility.
chop it up, fans. That week. So that week, honestly, was dead. So I think it was Friday, and like I was like, wait, what's going on? I can't be living like literally. Yeah. So
Mm.
I was able to find out that the person so we're 6 on that flat. So one of them was Nigerian.
Mm.
I promise you. I know he doesn't know this, but when he watch, you'll really find out. I went to his room to bring him out of his room to have a conversation with him about nothing. Just let's talk. He was doing something. I promise he was doing something. He was very busy. I don't know how I wind him out of his room. But we went to the kitchen and like at least we spoke for like an hour. I held him there for an hour.
Just
And I
because
just
brother
so
won't
that-
kill you.
brother won't
Brother
kill
won't
me.
kill you.
So we spoke. As soon as we were done, like he now like we just explained pleasantries and he left. That's when I got back to my room and I slept. I was like, okay, finally. Because that week, it was boring.
Guy,
Can't
it's like people don't understand how scary it is to move from one country
One
to
to
another
another.
by yourself.
Bro.
Guy,
For the first 2 weeks, I thought I was never going to find a house Because then every landlord that called was asking me for reference. I kept saying that
Oh.
I just
Moved
moved.
in.
I just moved.
See,
here.
Joshua,
When do I want to see reference? Is my money not good again?
Joshua, see, I would like to hear you were chilling, guy, because I was here. Do you get, guy?
Fair.
What is
Guy,
I was there? I did not see you until after a
No,
week.
but like at least you knew, like,
Somebody
like,
was there.
guy, I came here, bro. See, guy, I'm going to bed. I'm looking. People are sleeping at me. I'm like this because I don't know what's going to happen. Guy, I'm hugging my box. Guy, I was sleeping holding my box like this
my
because I didn't
days.
know what was going on. Guy, I was scared. I
Bruh.
was terrified. Like, guy, it's a different. It's a totally
imagine,
different
bro.
feeling moving. Like, I understand that you experienced it a bit because me, when you first came, I was a busy man. Walk.
I did, especially when I now moved to Newport. Like, I didn't know anybody when I first moved to Newport. That room was just so scanty and so cold.
That is scary, bro.
The room was so
See-
cold, so scanty, bro. No TV. All you had was
See,
your
back
phone.
then,
Oh,
used to-
you define TV. and
Bro,
that.
I
They
never
fight
have,
TV
bro,
now.
TV.
I never have internet, bro.
Guy, they watch wall, bro.
I didn't get internet for a long time. My Lebara mobile was terrible in Newport.
Obviously.
Lebara
Lebara.
was
It
rubbish.
was terrible in
rubbish
Newport. I had to
Newport.
buy a new SIM. I bought Vodafone SIM that was paying £5 a day. another thing, and that £5 a day, bro, was for 25p. They'll take 25, they'll give you 25 MB for each pound.
Guy, the way the data
So
is
until it
finished.
finish, the way the data, that 25 MB, bro, used to finish so fast. Once you open WhatsApp like this,
Guy,
I send
see,
messages.
I used to take the train. I used to take the train from Newport to Tree Forest. Yeah, with that money, that little 20 MB kini, it was just for my train from Newport to Tree
Bro.
Forest. I finished, bro.
You know one other thing I did when I first came to UK? I begged a lot of bus drivers because
Guy, that changed thing.
that tapping
Yeah.
thing, especially when like you don't have data or you don't have your phone is low, your battery have died.
Mm-hmm.
You get one time I go meet one. The phone I brought one time now, all those phones where you guys hold the charger in one type
Shit.
of way for the phone
You
to
suffer.
charge.
You suffer.
After you plug the charger, you guys
setting.
you guys set
There's
the
settings for the charger too. You have to find
the
the
charger
settings.
gets your own settings. When once you set up like that, now you go charge.
I know if you touch him.
I know
You know if you touch waiting.
So I can't enter this bus. I can't beg the driver. I say, see, I promise you by the next bus stop, once I plug my phone here, I'll charge it.
Mhm.
He was like, enter inside. Oh yeah, now that bus now.
You can't
that
find
trip-
settings. You go find settings, tire.
Oh, my
If
days.
the bus driver stop for bus, he go turn back, look me. You ready, son? You ready?
You say, I'm still
I'm like,
finding
I'm still
settings.
finding
I'm still finding the
The
right
phone has
settings.
not come on.
Bruh.
Eventually, when the phone came on, it was like 2%. You see the way I ran to the front. Someone was about to enter and pay. I was like, wait.
Bruh.
The hustle is real. Or the one you pay them, there are some drivers that will not actually tell you that you not get change. You put £5 inside. They'll press that button sharp. They'll press that button sharp so the money will go.
The first time I went on a bus, they never told me that if you put anything above current price,
There's no change.
you know,
oh.
in Nigeria, you pay conductor.
Yo,
say
it go
conductor
give you-
might-
Ah,
Yeah.
conductor, change me
Bro, I
that.
didn't know, so I took the money and I put. After I had, I think £10, and the bus I wanted to pay for the full day.
Yeah.
Or was it the full day? No, just
Just
two-way
to,
trip,
yeah,
and it was
return.
meant to be like
£5.
£5 or
Yeah.
I think £5.
From Newport to
but I
Tree
didn't
for.
know.
Yeah.
Bruh.
I put £10. I can't stand them.
They wait. How about you go there?
Guy, the only thing I heard was stretching.
Your money will just go down sharp.
I was hearing this thing. I was not waiting for.
Your
The
own
guy-
chicken.
the driver too not looking at you like,
He's like, what are
Wait,
you?
wait,
I think I £10. Guy,
The block line. No.
I think a lot of for those Nigerians that have plans, please, whatever you want to do, wait till the first week. If you're going on bus, if you're paying £4 on the bus,
carry
£4
£4, bruh.
Don't carry anything more than that.
No, I will not advise anybody. As soon as you get to the airport, you have everything you need to open a Revolut account.
Fact.
Yeah, fact. Yeah.
And with Revolut, let me never.
Yeah, I didn't promo for it.
Yeah,
What is
no.
that you do?
No. Okay, with Revolut, you can get virtual cards. All these virtual cards. As soon as you come, you can easily use that to do tap and pay.
Call us.
You can easily use that. I'm thinking like one of the best immigrant-friendly banks, especially when you're coming into the UK, is actually Revolut.
Revolut, yeah. Revolut
Yeah.
and Monzo, they kind of like
Those
the
ones you
same.
can open quick.
Yeah, and Monzo is
But
very
Monzo-
good for collecting
Yeah,
salaries.
but I think sponsors now, they started trying to be
A bit tough.
a bit tough, but please help us. Please help us. Just give me plans, alright? Don't be making
Because
this-
other banks, you don't have enough documents yet to open it.
to open it.
Yeah, that's what I don't get. You don't have enough documents. Yeah, this
You
Don't
basically
ever
can,
start
let's
that
not
one,
start.
because
But anyway,
Yeah.
carrying on. Right, what was the biggest culture shock for you?
when you come into the UK.
on arriving to the UK? Biggest culture shock. One thing that you saw, that you said, oh,
Now, so they do for you.
Now like this.
Now, like this, they do
I
for
know
you.
there's a lot, but I'm even trying to remember one. Let me see. I think it's more of the. Okay, let me put it that way. It's more of the. Should I use PDA? If that makes sense. Yeah. That's it. So in Nigeria, yeah, there's a.
My mom will say,
Oh.
you're just kissing animals.
So literally, yeah, I can be on the bus and I see them like smooshing so aggressively. When I mean aggressively, it's more like, okay, should we give you guys a room?
Bro.
That kind of pee. So I'm like, I know in Niger, somebody will have.
Person for contact.
What did you
There's
say?
one auntie that would have said, come on, get a room.
The one who say, come on, say, this space for the Holy Spirit. Guy, they don't say,
Bro, literally. So, but yeah, I was like, wow, okay. That's new. I'm like, okay, first. I mean, like, and obviously, you know, if you start to, like, you can't, it's not something like you said, it's not something like you can come here and come and say, oh, they should stop it. No, that's not possible. As soon as you start that, they see all sort of drama follow you. And that's not why you came to even the UK. You get me?
You know,
They feed on the
You know,
drama.
you know one other thing that is recently, it's recently I just figured out, I just
Yeah.
got like a new culture shock. And it's based off seeing it over and over and over again.
Mhm.
This thing where in buses, people talk out loud about their personal life. Like you just go inside bus, two people are gisting, but it's just so loud. Everybody in the bus can hear the conversation.
Yeah, it just see the other one. It's not news to me because it's not like you be on the bus in Nigeria.
No, in Nigeria, what you hear is somebody that doing this can cure malaria, A-lose, A-lose.
No, but even on the
But
phone,
even on the phone, yeah,
No,
that's
but
one thing.
the phone is different. Most of the time, you cannot pick everything. But this one is two people
Okay. I
talking
get what
out
you mean.
loud inside the bus. You're hearing what each and both of them are
Are saying
saying.
their own
You're hearing
views.
both sides of the conversation. Most of the time in the phone, you only hear one side. You can't pick everything. I'm coming, Oga. Has he done this? Has he done that? But this one, you'll be hearing that. Can you imagine Jedi Knights? This person did this. And this person like, oh my God, he did that. I'm like the full conversation in the bus. Every time I'm going to work these days, I'm inside bus. I just need to cross my leg. Oh yeah, now what is in it today? What are we talking about? So many weird conversations coming out loud. People asking
I
themselves.
think they don't. The thing, what I realize about people, they don't really care about. Like, you know how they say Nigerians will be like TMI.
TMI.
Yeah.
Guess what is where I'm not supposed to.
No,
As
yeah.
in-
But over here,
Yeah.
I want to tell you.
If one of them wants to start telling you their life story, they'll tell you everything.
But they'll tell you.
There's no such
They'll
TMI
tell you.
doesn't exist.
There's
That's
no,
right.
they will tell you
Right,
everything.
so obviously PDA was your. So what was if PDA was your biggest culture shock?
I won't say biggest person, but that's the one I can remember.
That was the one that you said.
Okay, this
Yeah,
one is
that
difference
prefer-
day. You did,
yeah.
yeah.
So what was the hardest thing for you to adjust to?
Definitely not the weather. It's not the weather.
You supposed not the travel.
Yeah,
Based
no.
on-
Based on Nepo
on
people
say
now.
your parents get money.
It's supposed that the travels.
Like say,
Well, all I'll say is, you know all those Nigerians that come and tell you that, oh, I have a land.
Wait, let me tell you
I'm
the
a
places
place
that I've
from
been
where I
to.
come.
Wait.
See, some of them might be like, but if Timi tells you it's true.
It's
No,
true.
wait, let me tell you the places I've been to. See, I've only been to 2 countries before coming to the UK. One, Dubai. And I just 5 days I do for the I just did 5 days there. The second one was
Just
Ghana.
5 days in
Just
Dubai.
5 days in
You know how
Dubai.
much just 5
Like
days in
like
Dubai?
say
It
Dubai,
wasn't
they
too-
book
it
the
was
visa
cheap
online.
that time now.
Yeah.
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 And the second one was Ghana. And I don't count Ghana as
Ghana
no, Ghana. Ghana just there now. Just say you stroll.
If
And
I
that's
throw,
Ghana
if I
now.
throw stone,
And you know the funny
it go
thing?
jam one
It
chale.
was that time.
If I throw stone for Lagos, one chale for Ghana go catch am.
See, it was that time. So it's not. If you're going to Ghana now, you're like, oh, you're going to the popping spot. Like Ghana is more. But it was like almost since like 2010, those are the 2 places. So I don't count like. I'm not
So
too
obviously not the weather. So
Okay.
Which one was that? Which one was that?
to adapt to. Honestly, I think It was because back in Nigeria, obviously, after uni and everything, immediately I started driving. So adapting to, you see that bus, entering bus, walking for 2 hours. Bro, literally, I have an experience of walking for 2 hours. But no, I feel like 2 hours is very small.
See, for me, it wasn't hard for me to adjust.
That Nepo
Me, I
baby,
know
you
the
don't
one.
understand. That you don't understand. You don't
See,
waka
wait,
before.
wait.
Boys don't dey waka
Wait.
Boys wey don waka from Ijesha
Wait.
to National Stadium.
I believe
From National Stadium
wait,
to
wait,
Yaba.
Josh.
From Yaba, you just dey start. You go still waka reach Ebute
I
Metta.
tend to believe.
How many times you don't waka reach from Ijesha to do you know where Ijesha
Wait,
to Ebute Metta
I
is?
think I started this podcast in a very wrong narrative. I'm not a Nepo baby. You guys understand? These guys are trying to give me a
Nepo
name that
baby
I'm not.
extraordinaire. Now wait till you be at the end.
I've lied to Nepo
Everything
baby.
you've said, I've showed us you are a Nepo
You've
baby.
never walked more than 2 hours.
You've never walked more than 2
No,
hours.
like give me like walk like with leg.
Yes.
Yes, now.
Why would you walk more than 2 hours?
Bro. See, wait, let me give you a story.
People like say that
Let me
Lagos.
give you a story.
You guys are suffering that Lagos.
This one time, so
Right.
they used to do in Lagos. It's called GT Bank Food.
Uh-huh.
Right. Anyone that is in private university in Nigeria knows that during summer, one place you want to go is the GT Bank Food Festival.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have so many food vendors, there's so many stuff, like so many stuff's going on. So I mean, that's when mom started letting me just leave the house.
Ah,
for
that's
the day.
okay.
So I was
Yeah.
like, all right, let me go to GT. But I wasn't aware of how much you needed to have to go to GT Bank Food Festival.
That you have to pay for food.
Yes. So I had like, I think as of then I had like 6,000 naira in my account.
Mm-hmm.
You know? So I was like, all right, no wahala.
You reach,
Go.
oh. As of that time.
As of that time,
Don't try wine us.
No worry, no
Don't try
worry.
wine us.
These
So-
guys.
I went out. I took public bus. First of all, the bus there alone from Sele Ijesha to CMS alone back then was around 250 naira.
For sure.
So that's already 250. Then from CMS to Lekki was like 150, 200. So that's already 450 out of the money I had gone. So I got there now. I finally got, and I started saying, oh, I saw my friends. I saw all my Bako friends. They were buying
Trust
food.
private
So-
university
so
students.
I didn't know
People
that
like
levels
Timi.
dey even for
A levels there.
yeah, even for that
You
Babcock.
jam them, Timi.
As we go Babcock, bro. From Babcock, levels
It's
dey.
deal.
Sure.
So I saw my Babcock friends, they'll just buy food, play. I mean, I was now like, if I went to Babcock.
Make
I
a-
As in-
I supposed to spend money.
Money.
As
I
in,
forgot that I still had to go. So I just did. I see this food. I say, this thing looks like.
Let me have that.
Okay,
Let me have that.
That's right there. Let me have that. Before I knew it, I had spent like almost 5K.
Oh,
So I had
Lord.
just like 500 naira
Left.
going. Guy, only for me to leave. It was not time to go. This mind you was like 4 p.m. I left, came out of the bank. I said, let me go to my account and take the 1,000 naira that I thought was there. Only for me to reach my account. Unbeknownst to me, one rubbish billing had come in and taken like out of that 1K left.
Yeah.
It took like almost 600 naira.
Shit.
And mind you can't withdraw 400 naira.
Obviously.
Where you want for where?
where?
At that
So-
time, POS machine never did.
Never did. Yes,
He never
Lord.
did. So, and I shot told one of my friends that let me give you, like, give me, let me transfer this 400. Give me 400 cash. Now give me the 400 now. And I took bus from Lekki
To CMS.
That bus from Lekki was like 200. Going back was now 250 now.
Mhm.
So I had 150 left. Only for me to come down at CMS and realize that 150 I had left, I couldn't find it in my pocket.
Sure.
again. And me, because I'm a very conservative person. My pride is my pride. I didn't know how to go and start saying,
Okay.
Okay, help me with money.
Okay,
Ah.
I looked at where I was going.
Going.
I looked at where I was
Coming from.
And I decided that as of that time, the best decision for me was to start
Walk.
walking.
Baba walked through
FYI,
Third Mainland.
FYI, I was going from CMS to
Ijesha.
Bro, how far is that?
How
bro?
far
'Cause
is
I
that?
don't
You have
know.
to cross Third Mainland.
Oh,
or
no,
Echo
no,
Bridge.
you don't need to talk again. Don't
No,
worry.
it's-
I know. I was saying you have to cross
You
that
have to
terminal.
walk through
Going
Third-
from here, car-wise, if you're driving, it's about 25 minutes drive.
Sure.
Or
It's
30.
like driving from.
from here to Newport.
Yes, it's like driving
Drive
from
here to Newport.
Let's say to
Cardiff
ICC.
Central
Oh,
to.
yeah, ICC. Let's just say to ICC.
Yeah.
Guy, I looked at where I was. I was like, I can't ask anybody. I don't
As
know.
in-
Babcock boy.
Big boy.
And what I
Babcock boy,
did
big
is-
boy, well
Guy,
dressed.
I just, FYI, it was already like 5 p.m. I just put my earpiece on my ear like this. I started walking, bro. I
Now like
walked
8,
from
8
there.
p.m.,
you know,
9
I
p.m.
I crossed Third Mainland Bridge on leg.
On
You know,
leg,
you know
bro.
that explains a lot now to me. Let me come back to the UK. I think he knows where I'm heading to. There was a day we finished at Boho, yeah? So I think that's long, like let's say a year ago. So we're done at Bow. It wasn't Chop Live, it was just more like an event. We just finished at Bow very early. So we went to go, we're still outside. We went to go to, I think we went to go to Tens. Bro. So you know Tens has the coffee of 3 o'clock, yeah. So we're looking at the time. I think we're done by, so it wasn't Boho. I think it was something like in
Revs, it was
Revs, yeah. So we're looking at the time. We're like, okay, it was me, Dave. I think you were there.
Yeah.
Then 2 other people were there. I can't remember. So literally, we looked at it. I think it was like 2:40 something or 2:50 something. We're going. I just noticed that Dave was with us. I just noticed that the distance between me, us, and Dave was like longer than. Next thing, I didn't see Dave again. When I got to Tens here, I noticed that like, where's Dave? I said, Dave
He was
is
already inside.
I said, God.
It was me that was stuck outside that day now.
Let me tell you something. When people used to tell me that, Dave, why don't you want to buy a car? Like, you just status.
Have you seen
Why
my
is
legs?
that?
I will tell you the reason.
Legady's
Legady's
Benz, bro.
Legady's
Bro.
Benz.
We'll get there.
I'm not sure.
Oh, my days,
my
man.
My leg is carrying me.
Oh,
It's
my
carrying me
days.
places. But anyway, moving on.
Mm-hmm.
Did you struggle from loneliness or homesickness?
Nah. I didn't. So I think just after like 1 week or
So you
2.
don't miss any soup
Oh, okay, sorry. Like from sorry, you mean like loneliness home wise or
Mm.
Mama, I don't miss Charlie.
I no sense.
I don't think so. I didn't miss
Timi's
anything, man.
friends, I just want to say, Timi loves you.
Yeah, I love.
He actually
We
misses
talk
you.
every
He
day. I
loves
miss
you,
guys.
boy.
Don't
Doesn't.
think it's not a wayward child. He's
Nah,
just
he
saying-
loves you. He loves you. He just doesn't.
So
It's
what-
Lagos. It's Nigeria. It doesn't miss.
Obviously.
What structured your decision? What was that part? Because obviously you said you didn't want to move.
Yeah.
Yeah, what
at
changed your
point
mind?
Did you realize that?
It's not for me. Yeah.
What was that thing that made you realize that there's nothing for you? Like you'd rather be here?
I never realized that.
Ah,
I just moved. Honestly,
I forgot. Nepo baby.
there was never.
Yeah, us we used to have people that all of us that we don't have money. It's not nice to have realization. You know, them
Nah.
they don't know what realization is.
Bro,
That one is-
I don't
everything
think,
is planned.
honestly speaking, I don't think I realized. Just more like, okay, we figured out the dates, we figured out everything. We're like, you know what?
Why not?
Let's
I have
just
the
go.
money.
Nepo
No,
baby.
there's not about the
Nepo
have
baby
money.
talks in. They talk in we.
You
We.
like, bro,
You know,
I
it's-
just wake up. I just wanted to go to
Chop it up, fans. I'll be stopping these guys. So it was just more like we got the date for the for the flight and everything. Already did school and like got the date for when school was going to start. So we're just like, you know what?
Mm.
It's time. Let's just go. And I think that was in February, obviously. So I mean, it
Okay, I want to
wasn't-
actually ask this. Since you've been in the UK, have you
Mhm.
ever experienced discrimination in any form or any way because of your maybe?
I mean,
where you're
so
from or-
so let me do this one. Shout out to I don't know. I feel like it's not just my opinion, but I feel like shout out to the Welsh people. Like because obviously when I moved, I just stayed some days in London, so I didn't really see London. But like so immediately I came to Wales. So but like I mean personally, the Welsh family have been or Welsh people, the ones I've met or encountered have been very welcoming. Like I haven't actually faced it. I think I only faced it once, and that's like kind of a recent. So I went to go fix my car, and when I got there, I remember when I tried to pay for something, and then the person I was paying to was very vocal, like old man. Like I won't say old, like in his movement, but obviously you can see from his face. So he said something in regards to us being like I think someone must have defrauded him, and immediately,
Naija don't go
so it was he just
Naija don't go away.
immediately.
Bro,
He's been touched.
at this point, when I ask you this
He's
major
been-
question,
He's been
I
touched.
I'm like, I can't blame like
They don't touch
see,
him.
while I'm not going to, I'm going to say like whatever they decide to do, whatever these people they do to us, it's not right. Like,
Yeah, I get you. It's not right, but you can't blame them.
Naija don't show them, bro.
Bro, literally, the guy said something in regards to how did he pattern it? I honestly I've forgotten, but it was very
Basically, person don't scam out.
bro. Yeah, no, somebody
Naija
did.
don't-
Person
And
does
it was
come
like
now.
it was like I mean, it's one of your brothers now. I was like, Jesus.
Jesus.
Bro, do you know that it was so bad that I couldn't say anything.
What do
I
you
can't even
understand?
defend because I
No,
know kind
bro,
of.
like,
But
I
I was
get
like,
it.
then he now went a bit and touched the Somali people. So he was not like, and that's why I wanted to like, but I just said, you know what, let me just get myself out. He was like, then there are the ones there's some that are like pirates. I was like, Jesus. When he said that, I was like, come on,
That was
please.
too much.
I wasn't even the one that said it Somali. He was like, what are the names again? Sometimes I say, but like, I just said, you know what? Then luckily for me, why I just used to change the topic, I saw some sweets there. I was like, I just said, sorry, are the sweets free? He's like, yeah, okay. I just took that and I just left immediately.
You want to
You was
collect
collect
Why
for
no
the
collect?
insult,
For the
collect
insult,
your
make I
money.
collect.
As in, make you collect sweets,
For the
make-
insult, make I collect sweets.
Make you
Make I
collect
use
sweets,
my
cool
money.
yourself. Make you collect sweets, cool yourself.
Make
After
you-
waiting, you
because,
don't collect.
bro,
You don't collect
after
stray
waiting, don't
bullets.
get.
Bro,
You
I was
You just did collect stray bullets.
because I came to come and fix my car.
As in, it's your car.
Is it my
Oh.
fault? And you know what's funny? I paid.
Now mechanic,
I
now
if I
mechanic, he be no be God.
If I did not pay now, I would say, okay, I did not pay.
As in,
but I paid.
you
I was
pay.
like, bro, it was funny, man. But like, I think to be honest, yeah, that's like I haven't actually witnessed that. That's I think the first time I really witnessed it. You know,
Yeah, I think that goes to say like it's one of the most embarrassing things that I myself am ashamed of sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes,
is how some
They stereotype
Nigerians
us,
the
yeah,
stereotype
yeah,
the
and
stereotype
like you
based
said,
on-
you can't blame them.
But I can't.
Like,
I can't blame
There's
them.
some things they will say, and I'm like, see, right, there's some things they will say that I'm like, right, you shouldn't be saying that.
yeah, but
But there's some things they will say that I'm like, like,
I
why-
understand where
as
you're coming
much
from.
as much as what you're saying
Say this-
doesn't make sense, but I understand.
know where you're coming from.
Like,
I understand your anger.
Because, sometimes.
Yeah,
like
and
how
even
they
that,
live.
it's not just. Sometimes I used to tell them like it's the whole world. Like every country has its good and its bad.
Mhm.
Facts.
But I don't think like everybody should be judged on based on
Based
just
on,
the
yeah,
bad
yeah.
only.
Based on one,
True.
Every individual should be judged based
But
on
like,
their own
for example,
merits.
when women in the UK say stuff like, "Oh, Nigerian men,"
Nigerian men,
those
this,
type of those ones, I would never like. I'm like,
those ones I don't even entertain
I
conversation
don't
like that.
understand it because I know
Normally, yeah. Niger boys don't go do one or twos
don't
for
do
them.
one or two. So it
Niger
don't-
boys,
it-
they
we
calm
dey-
down.
Niger
They
boys-
As
calm
in
down,
Niger
calm
boys,
down,
smell
calm
now.
down.
See, let's say this. You're spoiling the topography of the land. And the rest of us, eh? You come
My
and
guy
you
said
show
he do.
yourself.
I beg, please,
Relax.
let's
You're
relax.
ruining our name.
Please.
Let's-
Do you know one of the things that hurts me is last year, 2025, there was a deal that I heard, like I had a handshaking deal. Timmy, I was looking to make at least £50,000 a
Mhm.
month. Based on like
£50,000
yeah, let me even say
a
like,
month.
yeah, I was playing football with some guys
Okay.
in Tally, and there was this guy I met that owns a restaurant on City Road.
Okay.
So me and him were not talking. He was not like that. That one of the things that he would actually like to do is actually selling charcoal. That they sell charcoal in Nigeria. I was like, yeah. He was like, it would be nice. He said if I can find a way to ship the charcoal,
Mm-hmm.
that he can buy 2 containers, that he's looking to get at least 5 containers
Okay.
every month. Now with those 5 containers every month, I was looking to make
That kind of money, yeah.
Bro, I was ready. You know, I started making phone calls, bro. I'm telling you, I called like 10 different Nigerian vendors for
Mhm.
charcoals. Now, the moment I reach out to them, a lot of them were like enthusiastic, but when they heard how much I wanted, their prices suddenly went up.
Hmm.
Like they started blowing their prices, and I started asking because like he was telling me that there's one thing he doesn't want, that he's tried working with a Nigerian before, that the quality promised is not always the promise delivered. I was like, I'm gonna try and change your mind, but I'm telling you, I couldn't
What
even
you
get.
ordered?
Guy, you're going too far.
What you ordered
See,
versus
let
what-
me tell you the
what
one
you
that
got.
happened.
As in, what you ordered versus
Look,
what
let
you
me
got,
tell
I
you-
couldn't
let me
even
tell you
get
the one
that.
happened in my workplace. Now, think about this. You're a caterer, you cook, right? If you're going to cook for a party of 50 to 100 people,
Mm-hmm.
how much do you think Nigerian wise now? How much would you charge?
Well, like you said, how many people?
50 to 100 people.
If I want to do a party,
Yeah, if you're cooking for a party for 50 to 100 people, how much would you charge as a caterer? What do you think is the ideal price?
per
Okay.
head,
Like in total.
In total.
Let's just
party
give it
of
a
50
figure.
people.
Yeah, 50 to 100 people.
I mean, with all the things happening in Nigeria now, more.
I'll say about.
2 million. 3 million.
Me, I was already thinking of million wise. Yeah.
Do you mean like service charge or what I'll charge them.
Everything,
bro.
food, everything.
50
Delivery, everything. Yeah.
What do you think is?
Let me say 1.52.
1.5
2. Yeah.
I'll say 2K.
2 mil.
Like in Naira. Oh.
You say in Naira?
Yeah.
In Naira, I'll say about 5 mil.
5 mil.
Yeah.
You
50
for
50 to 100 people.
50 to 100. What do they cook?
Wait till they cook.
What do they cook?
52.
Wait till they cook.
My brother, it's the quality of your food.
Wait till they put gold inside the food.
When no be saying a clatter was.
Ah, is it even clatter was?
They don't even
5 million.
Clatter was no be
Wait,
everybody can afford
let's
Clatter
not
was.
go there yet.
Clatter
But
was not different.
let's not go there.
Don't be everybody go fit afford Clatter was. Clatter was be like Met
Oh yeah,
Gala, bro.
wait, let's be more realistic.
It's 2M.
Let's just say 2M.
Bro, 5 mil.
Hey God.
5 mil for
Josh, what are you cooking?
Josh, I do know. What are you cooking?
What are you cooking exactly?
Guys, just wait.
Please 2M.
Yeah, let me. You're cooking
Oh,
just rice. That's jollof rice, fried rice, and chicken. That's all you're cooking.
Jollof rice,
Let's
fried rice,
put
and chicken.
coleslaw so I make
I
you
put coleslaw on the
Yeah,
side.
yeah.
Coleslaw. Now that
Yeah.
coleslaw serve.
About 5
No,
million.
now that coleslaw
5
serve.
million is too much.
Anyway, so my where I work, they wanted to do like a work to do now. Then obviously there was they said okay they wanted to because they were predominantly Nigerians. They were like, all right, this is a rumor. I don't know if it was true, but this is what I heard. But if it was true, then that's why I'm saying this. So they said, they said, oh, they did a quota because they wanted to treat
Yeah.
Nigerians because it's predominant Nigerians. They're like, oh, like, what? They were like, oh, jollof rice, fried rice, and chicken. They're like, all right. So now asked one woman. I don't know her, but from what I've heard, the rumor, the asked woman said, we want you to do this for 50 to 100 people, right? What would you charge? You know what this woman?
£50,000.
No, that's too much.
4,500 pounds.
Jesus. For how many? 50
For
to 100.
50 to 100.
That is 9 million naira.
Guy,
Hey,
wait till you they
wait
cook.
till you they cook.
Bro,
50 to 100.
bro, wait, like, when I heard it, I was like, it has to be a rumor because, guy, 4,500 pounds. If I want to do jollof rice in my house now, it will take me like, with 20 pounds, 25 pounds, I can cook a full, I can cook with 25 pounds, I can cook a big pot of jollof rice. Right? Now,
Look, should I tell you why that is not accurate?
why?
Because then you already have ingredients in the house that
No, Joshua, 25 pounds, I'm talking about buying everything.
Buying everything.
you buy Maggi salt,
Yes.
the chicken,
Yes,
the
25
bay leaf.
Yes.
You buy everything.
25 pounds.
Yeah,
Yes.
you actually buy everything.
And how many will you feed?
How many people they chop for
How
us?
many?
Don't be 3 or 4.
With 25 pounds.
No, you will. And honestly, you will be able
You
to.
now see 50 to 100 people. 4,500.
Okay, you say 5 people, 20. Let's say 5 people, £25. That is £5 per head, Abby.
Mhm.
So 50 times
Most
5.
of this won't go now.
That's
what.
That's £250
Okay.
for feeding them
Mhm.
for the jollof. That's the jollof rice.
Yeah.
So let's say because fried rice is more expensive because you add mixed
I
veg.
thought, say fried rice. Let's do 40
Fried
pounds.
rice, let's
40 pounds.
40 pounds, yeah.
£40 for 5
5
people.
people,
So that means
200 now.
50 people now. Times 40.
But let me not lie to you. Whatever your mass is going to, will never reach 4-5.
Guy, you don't think we
So
want
bottom line is like 1,000.
That and
But
no
calm
offense,
down.
that
She's
auntie
cooking. She's
needs to
not
be arrested.
listen. No, listen, guys, listen. I don't think one human being can sit down and cook food for 50 to 100
Joshua,
people.
Personally, I don't think she had help. I don't think
She go have help now.
Fine, she has help.
even
50
if she
to
wants
100
to have
people
help,
now,
it's
yeah.
not past, it's not past 2 to 3
50
people.
to 100 people now,
You
yeah.
have 1 or 2 helps.
1 or 2 head.
Now,
yeah.
per hour.
Yeah.
They'll have to do, each of them will have to do 6 hours.
You
So
give them
2
£100.
hours.
You do Joshua, they pay per hour, £100 per hour.
Let me
Because
lie
even
to you,
me
yeah.
that I'm working 12 hours. I earn
Let me lie to you,
£120
Josh.
for the
See,
whole day.
that thing is not going to reach. It's not going
Guy,
to reach
4,
that much.
5.
See, let me tell you.
The business needs to make profit.
After she has...
Oh, more than do that, they play with this woman profits.
Guy, my point is, Nigerians sometimes we too dey show our
Yeah,
hand.
we too they do.
Guy, we too dey
We
show
too
our
do.
hand,
We
bro.
Sometimes
Like,
we too dey do.
We too do.
Especially with this thing that happened with this dirty December. I'm telling you, this dirty December was very irritating. It was Poto December.
Why do you say so?
Eh?
Why do you say so?
Because, like a lot of us were excited that last day December that if we carry our pounds back,
Mm-hmm.
like value for money, what we are buying with our pounds was like we had more bet.
It made
Yeah.
more sense to take
It made more sense to take pounds
They
back.
increase everything.
They increase everything, bro. Like
you guys know everything.
here, it became
It's
so
going to
it became
going
more
to get
expensive
worse.
than even here.
It's going to get worse.
For here, if you want to go to like somewhere like the Ivy to get like a good meal, like a 3 square meal, you pay like 35 to 40 pounds. You get like good proper arrangement meal. I'm telling you, Lagos this December, if you're going to go there, you're paying 250k.
You go pay now before.
250k, that's like 125 pounds.
Bro.
So you're paying a whole lot more. There was
line is we dey show ourselves.
they look at the flight ticket even to fly back now.
Guy.
Bro, I
When-
heard that. I heard
When Airpeace came out, we're all happy. Airpeace gonna be cheap flight. Airpeace don't be like the weapon of fashion against us now.
So I think at the moment now, yeah, there are no more flight tickets to Nigeria for December. So it's no joke. Like at the moment, yeah, there are no more flight. Check
Because we've overdone it.
bro. And do you know the funny thing is that those tickets might be there, but now the airlines
They are
like,
waiting.
They are waiting.
Because
They
they
know.
know people will be
Bro,
hungry.
so whatever they give you, they know that you will
They
rush.
know
to
you
take
rush
bro.
it.
It's crazy, man.
They'll hold
It's
it
crazy.
back,
It's
especially
crazy.
Airpeace.
Why you?
That's
what's
what people that don't give peace in the air. They don't give peace in the air. When Airpeace came out, you know what I'm angry at Airpeace. Because when Airpeace fell, I was one of the champions. I championed it, Airpeace.
No.
Then they started, with late flight arrival. This is long wait times. Expensive tickets. If you even buy ticket on Airpeace, you call it there, they tell you they will move your, especially if your flight is leaving from Nigeria to the UK.
Once I realized that, I think this is the best way to end this particular part of the conversation. Now Nigerians, they do Nigeria. Now we did.
Now we did do ourselves. Like we shoot ourselves in the
It's both
foot.
in Nigeria, it's both in the UK.
Yeah, we overflow things sometimes. It comes
Now
so
we dey do
annoying.
ourselves.
But anyway, Timi, just to help us round up. Let me
Yeah.
ask you something. Right, you've heard the recent stuff going on with immigrations in the UK, right?
Mm-hmm.
What is your honest take about immigration in the UK? What do you think is where do you think they're getting it wrong?
So that's obviously the UK.
Yeah.
So I think there's too much fuss. Now, what do I mean by fuss? Yeah, I can understand them trying to be like, oh, we're too much, we're doing this, we're doing that. Now, one of the things is, let's use the jobs. They're complaining that, okay, some of them complain that we are doing all the jobs and everything. Okay, but if we don't do it, then who's going to do it? Like, let's go to the care sector. The care sector literally is dominated by like a lot of immigrants. And they're doing the best.
Mm-hmm.
Literally, they're helping
Their people.
their people. Do you get what I mean? And now, if we stop, let's say you stop us from taking care of these people, you guys don't want to do it, because if you guys were going to do it, you wouldn't have sent them there. You would have done it by yourself. Literally, let's take it back to Nigeria. You see all the old grandmas and everything. Where do you see them in the care home? They are at home. Do you get me? If it's bad as it's bad, if it's like that bad, you see where the sons, like their children, come back to come take care of them.
Yeah.
Or find a suitable way for them to be living their best life. You get me? But yeah, you see them having to send them to care homes and everything to take care of them. Yeah, but you guys, they don't want to do the work at the end of the
But
day.
they are creating the job opportunity.
They're creating the job opportunity, but don't want to do
Exactly,
it.
they don't want to do
what do you
it.
expect us to do? Just stay there and do
We see.
I don't want there's something that used to annoy me about this thing when they say that we are taking their jobs. Do you know how many, unfortunately, we
do you
don't get
understand? Do you know-
before we see
Bro,
one, unfortunately.
Bro,
I'm telling you, if you check my Indeed,
bro.
when I
And you
first came
type-
to UK,
Bro.
when I looked at my applications, how many applications I've done one time, I was scared. 250, unfortunately.
Do you know when you want to make it sweet? Just go to Gmail. You know when you want to search for mail?
Just
Just
type
type
unfortunately.
unfortunately. Bro, you know when you are scrolling your
The
mail,
amount of results that
you
you
don't even need
see.
to do so much. You know when you're scrolling like results and everything. You know when you go to the bottom, it will tell you page 1, page 2.
Page 2.
Some people have to 10.
Guy,
Unfortunately. Bro, I'm telling you, my LinkedIn it was so bad that the amount of applications I had done on that LinkedIn, or no, on that Indeed,
Yeah.
made me create a new account from a different email.
So that
because
I'll
I'm
be
like,
it's too much.
maybe it's this account.
Maybe it's the account that's making you maybe they have seen that this guy is doing too much.
I'm telling you, maybe it's this email. Warehouse job, unfortunately. Care job, unfortunately.
Do you know how painful it is for you
Restaurant,
to
unfortunately.
get unfortunately for warehouse job? Bro, what are you going to do? You're literally going to go and carry box.
Just carry
You
box.
just
And
carry
be
box.
inside the code, and they say you're not qualified
You are getting
to carry
unfortunately.
box. Oh, no, that's funny, man. Nah, that's,
For them to say you're fortunate for
For carry-
And we are,
No,
we are
no.
unfortunately going through that. And people are saying we are still in
we are
job.
still
Which
stealing
job?
jobs. Which job are we?
which
Right, it's
job we dey
crazy,
take?
man.
I'm telling you, it's the small one where nobody wants to do.
That's what we're doing, guys.
That's
what
the
we're
one we
doing,
are
though.
doing.
Bro, I'm cleaning house for a living, bro.
Do you understand?
I'm cleaning yash. I'm cleaning yash for a living. And you're telling me that
How's
I'm
that?
taking your jobs.
Quick question. How's that going?
How is
How is
bro,
Bro, see, let me tell you, I'm
very
cleaning,
sensitive to shit now.
I'm cleaning that,
No, they move me.
I'm cleaning that yash with grace.
Bro,
Oh,
listen.
my days.
I'm proud.
Oh my
I am
God.
proud
Bro,
cleaning that yash
bro,
because
listen.
at the end of the day, the money that I land in my account, and they do like this.
No, see, at this point,
So
no, they move me.
is you guys
type 1, type 2, type 3,
is you
type
guys
4.
is you guys Shanks was tricking your friend? Is he was tricking Yans that time when he said that's what people used to do in the
Shanks know that that's
He
what
knows, nah.
Shanks, man, you know, me and Shanks went to NYC together.
Yeah, I know.
Shanks, when you were saying that you are clean, it's true.
It's true.
Now,
Now yash should they clean, my guy.
See, bro, at this point, I can tell you all the times. There is lumpy, there is.
Hey, so it's okay. Let's slow down. Slow down. I beg,
Especially
I beg,
the one that
okay.
used to stick to the toilet.
Stop,
No,
bro.
Timmy,
I know you're angry, but
Timmy, see, I'm cleaning out for living, but the truth is, at the end of the day, I can afford to pay my bills.
Bez,
Bam.
Bez.
And if I convert, by the way I used to give myself hope is when they pay me salary, I'll convert it to naira. If I have
wow.
Be like that expensive yash. That expensive yash are they clean.
Oh my days. I beg,
They
I
pay
beg.
you money and you convert it to like, I'm earning more than people that are working in
Working bank.
You know what's crazy? What I'm earning now is times 10 what I was earning. What I'm earning per month
Yeah.
now is times 10 what I used to earn in 1 year
Bruh.
in Nigeria.
So
That's
I will
loud.
graciously,
Bro,
wholeheartedly,
humbly continue to watch Nash.
You know,
I beg, no, see, 2026, we have to leave that.
My own is that when I'm spending the money, when
Yeah.
the money does to smell like shit.
Oh, obviously,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah,
man.
yeah,
It smells like
yeah.
mint.
Right,
Mint.
so let's try and wrap it up. a bit.
Yeah.
But just actually like 2 questions. Like,
Aye.
what moment made you the most proud since you moved to the UK of not giving up? What moment did you experience like, oh, I'm happy I didn't
Give up.
just to experience
Just to experience this moment.
so far?
So obviously, like that's DJing now, and I mean, I think there's been a lot of moments. I think let me branch into Chop Life. After when we did the 1 year,
Anniversary.
Also, just to clear
Anniversary.
up something, because I feel like a lot of people don't they come at us. Shop life is dance.
Please,
So all
oh.
of you that are taking part some of our
I said, please, oh. Dan Willow. Dan Willow is the proprietor of Chop Life.
I think
The only thing is that we as Nigerians,
We as Nigerians, when we want to help somebody and do something,
now we get out.
now we get
Yo,
them. Now we
Yo, I think we need to speak to the boss, yeah? So we have to tell him that you see this particular part, it has to be like a real.
Yeah,
It has to stand out because
Please.
because
the amount of people that have come
See,
and say, oh, you're saying
You see,
this,
when you see me at the door and I say thank you for coming.
coming.
I'm not saying thank you for coming to my event.
Bro.
I'm saying thank you
let
for
them know.
coming to my guy's event that he put us on. His help, I help.
So
oh.
to be honest, yeah, they're actually saying the right thing. Yeah, one thing about we Nigerians is that when we get into something, we always like put our all, and we
Because
tend to
you
look
wouldn't
at
like
ours.
see the truth about it is that you wouldn't like someone to treat your business like it is not theirs,
Yes,
because
yeah.
they'll be lackadaisical about it.
About it, true.
So one of our attributes as Nigerians is if someone has trusted you to help them and do something,
Bro, we
you
do it
have
to
to
the
take
fullest.
ownership
Yeah.
and responsibility of that part of the job someone has
Simple.
given you.
So, in other words, drink water and mind your
Drink your
business.
water, mind your business.
Alright? But yes, let's.
So let me finish it. So when we did the 1 year anniversary, and you know how we go to our sets where we do the sing-alongs and
Yeah.
everything, we like people start singing, bro. Literally, it was just like I just looked at it and I was like, So it was one of my sets that where obviously I played, and like it was, you know, when we just dropped the crossfader down and people are singing, I was like,
did
You get
that.
me? And then there was also I've forgotten the name. Sorry for forgetting. There was a festival that was done. So they spoke to Primary about it. So Primary gave me the booking. So it was a festival they did in Cardiff. I've forgotten the name, unfortunately. So when I played there, as honestly, the stage, no, the crowd was empty. Like, so this is what happened. So there's a bigger stage, but they have other canopies of different things happening. You get me? So that particular place, when they finished theirs, so when the people that were performing finished, there's a 15-minute break where they have to change over, and immediately everybody left. And I was like, oh, what I go do? Do you understand? And then again, do you understand? What do you do? And then again, what I did was I just thought about, like, you know what? And shout out to Dave too, because there was a time this happened. I'll say this one too. Dave will remember immediately. So back to that one though. So eventually I just thought about it. I was like, okay, you know what? Let's play something that I know everybody will likely want to vibe with. So what I played was One Love. You get One Love. Well, yeah, I think that's why I played. Yeah,
One
Love. Yeah. So I played that. And literally, everyone started coming. So everyone started coming to the play, and it was full. I was like, after that 45 minutes, I was like, okay, Timmy, it's time. Like you literally, like you get me. So back to the one I was talking about here. So I forgot. I forgot what event it was. Okay, I think it was when D James came to Cardiff. Yeah. So literally, I think that night I thought. No. Before we talk about that one, because you know D James came to Cardiff twice. Yeah. So it was the first one. But it's not going to still go there first. So the first one, yeah. So D James came. I thought I was gonna play before him. Yeah. So it was just gonna be like warm up and everything. So, and obviously there's a headliner, so you can't play all the bangers and everything. So I was like, okay, first. But then again, they told me, they were like, oh no, you're gonna play after him. I was like, oh Lord. And when he started, he played all the bangers. When I mean all the bangers. I was like, oh, because I think Dave saw my face that day. I was like, God. I was like, what are we gonna do? Dave just said to me, I go carry mic. Open
I
laptop.
remember this.
Yeah. I go carry mic, open laptop. We're gonna have fun as always, bro. That 1 hour was crazy. Like literally, people were like, bro, D James did his thing, but you did your thing too. You get me? Yeah. So that time, I was like, okay. All those periods started giving me, like, you know, I'm okay. I know what I'm doing. Like, we're doing something. We're doing something.
Let's not open
No. We're not going to it. Nah, inside joke.
The name, dog.
No, you know what? I need to actually. Let me before we close out. Let me just clear my name out of that thing, because that whole thing itself is among the things that just piss me off, because it's the same thing. You wanna help, and you get a bad rep out of it. So like, you guys remember like that whole shit with D James was in 10 million, right? So they had this glass by the DJ booth in 10 million that kept falling over, and it kept falling towards the DJ booth. Timmy, you.
Yeah.
So standing there, and because of kind of like, when I got there, was the vibe they kind of gave me was like, oh, the person that was meant to look after D James wasn't available that day.
So it's
more like I should just stand in. I don't work in the club. So obviously I just went to like, okay, walked him from his hotel room into the club. We both did. Make sure like he got his seats, and he didn't want to be like talking to him like, oh, he wants this drink, put my drink here, stuff like that. Basically, Baba turned me to errand boy. But me, I'm very humble, especially once it comes to that. Nobody was gonna pay me for that. I wasn't trying to gain anything out of him. I didn't ask him for autograph, to follow me, or nothing like that. I just did it because, oh, my guy's event as well. So now, helping the guy out now, that glass was always shaking. I was always setting that glass up. I remember always trying to set that glass up. Then eventually, D James was like that, oh, that I should get him the Hennessy from the table to the DJ booth.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think nothing of it. Picked the Hennessy. Now, he poured a cup. He by himself poured a drink into the cup. Timmy, you remember that? Put his glass cup beside that glass that have been falling down since. That glass that I've been bringing back up and repairing. He now put his glass cup there. But I didn't know. So I was now about to leave that place. Someone else was now coming in to come and greet D James. So that's trying to squeeze through that 10 million.
And hit
Maybe
the glass
my
again.
elbow or my tapped the glass tapped the drink fell on the DJ. This thing,
Laptop,
wow,
yeah.
wahala. That thing, obviously, shout out to Jordan. It cost him a lot of money, but I'm really sorry about that. There's nothing I can do. It was an honest mistake. And even as soon as that happened, the drink poured on D James' laptop. So I was like, oh, D James was like, because I totally did not know what was happening. And I wasn't drunk. I didn't drink. So he was not like that. He needs to see the tapes. He needs to see his tape. Now, I honestly thought I had nothing to do with it. So he went to go and see the tapes. Now, me, I was sitting down there like innocent boy. Suddenly, wow, he went outside. See the aggressiveness. They just used to come out back. Bah, that was the one. Bah, 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 bah. I was still saying, no, that I didn't push any glass. I was standing on my ground. They were like, I was the one. So I told D James there and then, like, look, I might even put the chat I even sent him later on. Like, look, see, I don't get money.
Bro, I don't get money. That time you were still Wingstop, yeah.
I was still
Now-
working in Wingstop.
Now Wingstop I did.
I
I don't get
Wingstop
money,
I
bro.
dey. I don't get money. I don't if no be the help where I say I want help. I don't for this situation.
I don't for even did this club, to be honest.
I beg. I can't tell. I say if there's any way I can pay you, pay you back without being monetary. Maybe. I even went ahead to like the time he put on his status that he was looking for graphic designers. Now I got a friend of mine who listens to me like a lot,
Yeah.
and he's done a lot of jobs for me graphics. So he was ready. I told him the situation. He was like, oh, he'll readily do the graphic design for free. So I was like,
Make I connect now.
Ma connect now. Me here, Baba don't reply me. Just later to hear that Jordan they find me. That I got to pay for this one. I got to pay for they never see me for 10 million since that time.
Josh look in Wingstop payroll. He looked it, he said,
maybe understand. Jordan, he like class and luxury. So you should understand that controller no be small money.
no be small money, obviously.
Plus the Pro 2005 laptop,
Wait there,
MacBook.
I swear, man.
Where the James they use? Muna kill me.
Take my life.
Take my life. So I swear, as soon as they told me say, as soon as the first reality will be say I go pay come, everywhere first blow.
Blow.
I promise you. Because where I was, bro, that can't they don't even.
Place
They
on there.
don't
You go
even get
wash
plates.
floor, what?
Bro, they forgive me toothbrush.
Maybe
Man, they brush the
it was
floor.
still dey work for them.
Everywhere first
Crazy,
blow.
man.
I first come on social media for a couple months.
Bro, I mean, no, it's,
But I mean,
it is what it is, man. It is what it is, man. Shout
it's
out,
simple.
but you know, at the end of the day, we can't still say,
yeah, because I feel like Jordan as well was. as
Yeah.
much
No,
as-
Jordan has put a lot of people on.
Money
And
too.
to be honest,
Yeah.
one of the reasons why I'm actually hurt about this was because Jordan has always been nice to me ever since I came
you know
to
what I mean? Exactly.
Cardiff.
So, like,
But it's just that I did not have money.
It's just-
Tomorrow, if I have money, I would probably use it and go and apologize and be like,
yeah, you
even
know
though
what?
it doesn't make
any
any
get, but at
difference.
least just.
But it actually hurt me
I
that
get what you
that
mean,
happened. But it was an honest mistake.
It happened. It happened.
But Timi, this is your part. Because you're gonna
All right.
I need to look at that camera
Mm-hmm.
and give anyone that has plans to come from Nigeria to UK or anywhere in the world that have plans of moving to UK, give them one advice that you feel like if you have had a lot of things would have helped you, would have gone smoother for you when you were starting.
Well, first of all, I would say try not to think the UK is Nigeria. You get what I mean? It's two different places. Obviously, the currency is not the same. So, but obviously, when you're moving, like you're still going to be using Naira for a while.
Yeah.
But as soon as I know it's not easy. As soon as you move into the UK, try to drop Nigeria mentality, Nigeria OT. Try to do that because everything is different. Then also, there's also the place where I'm not saying, we said it. Now we they do ourselves.
Yeah,
You come to the UK and obviously you see a fellow black person and you feel that your guy. So you are entitled for him to help you. Let's change that narrative. They are not helping you. You might be lucky you see one that will help you, but I promise you, if the person doesn't help you, just dust it off and go.
And you know one other thing in Nigeria that doesn't actually work here? And this is just to round it up. Who you know.
Yeah.
Connection, no, they work here.
I mean,
Depends.
it depends.
No. Look at it.
It
Look
depends
at it like
where
this.
you are, though.
For example, someone is working as the hiring manager in a care company.
Okay.
Yeah,
You put
yeah,
it, that one not
he
the help.
cannot
That one not the
help
help. That one not the help. No worries.
Because he has to
where
defend
I'm
it to
heading
another
towards
person.
Where I'm heading towards that. Where I said because of let's use our
In
industry.
entertainment industry.
You entertainment industry,
It's different, you
but
get
it's
me?
not everybody that's coming that will go into
Go to
entertainment.
entertainment
A lot of
industry,
them
yeah.
want to come into care jobs.
Don't do, yeah.
And I'm talking about people that will come inside. And because I'm working in care and I've worked there or David is working in care, he has worked there for about 3 years. You now be calling David that David should
They
help
should
your
help
child
you.
that look
As-
for a job.
As
And
how
you
now?
know they work for
As how now?
Bro, you come in.
He must go through that, unfortunately, for Indeed.
One thing for me, what I'll say is, if you're moving from Nigeria to here, one thing you need to do is develop your independence.
Yes.
I'm telling you,
Learn
if
stuff.
not,
get handy.
Handy,
Very
yeah.
handy.
I get used to
So,
rejection.
Any plans you have, let's say you have career plans. Tone them down.
Tone them down, no.
What he said is very true. Get used to rejection.
Yeah,
Get used to rejection.
Unfortunately,
you enter
yeah.
a CV. But anyway, thank you so much. Don't forget to like, subscribe, click on that subscribe button. Once again, I'm Dave,
And I'm Josh.
and obviously we have DJ Timi.
That's right.
Catch you next time on Chop It Up.
You know what it is.
Ego B.
He go be.